All right, guys, let's jam in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. I don't know. Next hour is actually going to be able to top that.
I like
So.
an academy, man.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the first lesson. That was it. That gets us started. Tomorrow we'll do that, and then we'll add a little bit more to it. But here we go. The very first topic we got is number line subtraction. Now, in big letters here, I've got a picture of the number line, and it says, this is a number line. You've seen it before? Yay? Seen it before? A number line?
Yeah.
Middle school, you've seen some number lines?
No.
No, never seen it. Well, here's the deal. It's a line
Let's see number circles.
with numbers under it. Now, what we're going to do is, with addition and subtraction, you're supposed to start at some of these numbers, and then you move left or right. First question is, when do I move left? Addition or subtraction?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. So when do I move left? Subtraction. When you subtract.
Addition.
And when do I move right?
Addition.
Addition. When I add or addition. Just like that.
Alex told me that I wasn't a big kid if I didn't use subtraction and add.
Subtraction, addition, subtract, add. You can be big kids. I'm a big kid and I use subtract and add. If you want to just do the minus sign and the plus sign, that's all good. All right, so note, in the examples below, the first number is always your starting point. Put your pencil on the starting point and then move left or right. So this very first one says 1 minus 3. So where do I start in 1 minus 3?
1.
Start. So put your pencil on 1. So it's 1 minus 3. So that's the only reason this number line is up here, other than just looking pretty, is we're going to use it if I put my pencil on 1. Now I said 1 minus 3, or 1 subtract 3, so I'm going to go left or right?
Left.
Left. Pretty easy, right? I'm going to go left. 1, 2, 3. Where do I end up? So the answer is -2. So subtraction on a number line means start with the first number and then move left or right if it says minus or if it says plus.
So move left, so.
Move left, so, or put left 3. Move left 3, so 1 minus 3 is -2. So this is basically like not any harder than counting with your fingers. If you have a number line in front of you, it's just adding or subtracting by moving left or moving right. So the next one says 1 minus -3. So we already, on the first day, we have something tricky happening. What happens when you have minus negative?
It has
Still
to positive.
Minus negative ends up being a plus. So if the minus negative means plus, which way am I going to move?
Right.
Right. So whenever you see minus negative, actually move right 3. So put like a right 3 on R3 or something here. Right 3. And then we'll do it. Okay, so it's 1 minus -3. You still start here. But when I say minus -3, forget the left. Minus negative means go to the right. So go 1, 2, 3. Where did I end up? 4. That's it. So end up at 4. So 1 minus -3 is actually 4. Another trick, when I say plus -3, so 1 plus negative, which way do you think you move on a plus negative?
Left.
A plus negative is the same as just a minus. A minus negative is the same as a plus. So if you want, you might just put the little plus right there and a little minus right here. So really, we're going to go left 3 again. We've already gone left 3, and what did that give us? -2. It's going to give you the same -2 there. And then very simple, 1 plus 3, which way do I move?
Right.
I move right 3, so put right 3. Right 3. And again, 1 plus 3, 1 moves to the right is 4. All right, now let's go look over on the back side. A lot of times your number line, instead of just having tick marks on the numbers, you'll have these little bitty tick marks in between. So some number lines are zoomed in so you can see tick marks between the regular integers. So you got tick marks between 0 and 1, tick marks between 1 and 2, just like we see below. Where's the dot located? See how it is between 1 and 2? So that means it's some fraction. If the dot falls between two numbers, then it's a fraction. Since this dot is between 1 and 2, we're going to say it's 1 and something over something. If it's between 1 and 2, it's 1 and something over something. The something over something is the fraction. And we got to figure that out. So the first question is, how many tick marks does it take to get from 1 to 2? Start with the first tick mark from 1. So don't count this one. How many tick marks does it take to get to 2?
6.
6. So we put your finger here and don't count this one, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many does it take to get to 1, 2? It takes 6. And then the question is, how many does it take to get from 1 to the dot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. just like that. So it is the fraction you're going to have when you've got your dot is between 1 and 2. Remember, it's going to be 1 and something over something.
I see.
Yeah, you're going to put the amount to get to the dot on top and the amount to get to the 2 on bottom. So it's 1 and 5/6. The tick marks to the dot is on top, and the tick marks all the way to the 2 is on bottom. So therefore, it is 1 and 5/6, just like that. And I believe that is the end of our notes for objective 2. So, that is it. Want to wrap it up with the same beat, so let's see if you can remember it. Ending the jam session with a beat in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, somebody went like 1 beat early. So in the jam session in 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Good job.